So I think this is Atlas's like fourth or fifth trailer loading session. So I'm just getting the door here, but I just want to show him start to spend a little bit more time in the trailer with his front feet, or just like halfway in. So he's offering this. So that looks actually pretty good because he kind of paused there for a second or two. But I need to start going into the trailer so that I can kind of be in a little bit better position to reinforce him so that he's not coming out. So I want to see how he's even pausing in there. So he's kind of taking like a couple seconds there. That actually looks pretty good. But I want to be closer to him so that I can reinforce him. And it was just not super safe to be like right in the front because I didn't want him to get in and then try to turn around or something like that. So like with my other horses, you'll see me do that. You've seen me do that with Rhett and Penny and Dakota. With them, I wanted to make sure if they got scared that they're not going to run me over. So I'm going to get in front of them in the trailer here. So I just have that like front divider shut. So he's got two like spaces in the back where he can get in. He can totally get in and turn around. He's 13 hands, like he'll fit right in there. But then I can be up front and we have a little bit of a protected contact here, so that I can go ahead and reinforce him. But I need to be careful with this so that he's not just coming in and coming out. And I kind of missed a couple times. He got a little scared that I was in the trailer, but he comes right back, so that looks really good. But I need to be careful so I'm not reinforcing him just coming in and coming out really quick. So I need to click and reinforce that. There we go. So that I can start building that duration inside the trailer, which is really important. And this is working well because look how long he's staying in there versus when I was outside, he stayed in for a second. I need to be feeding again here because he's looking around. He's doing really, really well. So I should be clicking and feeding and jackpotting this and really, really reinforcing this so that he has a lot of motivation to stand and be in here halfway. I don't think I was reinforcing him nearly enough. Backing out looks great. That looks really nice. So again, for him backing out, same thing. I'm reinforcing him for that, and then he wants to go in. So I do want him to be able to back out. That is the goal. So that's another thing. People forget about that, but when he backs out, once he's out, I do click and reinforce that. So again, once he's in, reinforce that. So right now, the in is going to be more reinforcing than the backing out. For other horses with different problems, it'll be reverse. Like Dakota gets more reinforcing for going out because we're working on that. But right now, this looks really, really solid. Like he's going in confidently and he's stepping out confidently. And he's starting to build some duration inside. So he can stand in there for a few seconds. And that looks really great. So I'm pretty happy with this. He's kind of looking out the windows a little bit, but he doesn't look alarmed or like worried anyway. He's kind of just hanging out. Like he's just kind of swishing his tail at the flies. Nothing crazy. He backs out nicely. He doesn't seem to be worried about the sound or the movement or anything. So really good so far. Backs out pretty quiet. Yeah, I mean, all of this is looking really nice. I just need to be really specific on building up the behavior from here so that I don't get stuck with just this behavior. And getting those hind feet are going to be another thing. And that's what I find most of them struggle with. I'm just going to back him up and then give him food so that I can come out from the divider. I also have a front door that I can hop out of. But I don't want to get him stuck to where he's just halfway in all the time and he can't, or he doesn't think that he needs to offer more than that. I've only reinforced halfway, so he's like, this is the behavior you want, right? He doesn't know that he's supposed to be all the way in there, so that's one thing I need to do. This time I'm a little bit better about reinforcing him for leaving the trailer so he doesn't just go in there on his own.